Guys, what the hell is happening in Hatfield? ZANZOU,
My babe.
my babe. Are we really gonna leave them? Are we really gonna just watch as a country? Guys, Lidivoni, go to Twitter right now. Go to Twitter. Literally.
It's my concern.
What about their parents?
Yo, what if the parents...
They don't know. What, they're gonna see it now. And
God forbid, I see someone I know.
yo,
My sibling. People feel like...
this is so I'm gonna explain what I saw, right? So my friend and I went to Twitter, right? And when we get there, we see like videos circulating and what's so on, right? So we don't know the full story, but allegedly there were these group of boys that went to ZANZOU and then they were stealing phones, right? And then the bouncers catching them. They took them to the storeroom at the back. I don't know what storeroom is that one. There's alcohol and everything and ice and everything. So they were torturing them. I don't want to say torture, but allegedly so they were torturing them. There's a video where literally they took they led these boys themselves at the back with alcohol bottles, like literally like alcohol bottles. They led them at the back, you know, by themselves. That guys, it's so traumatizing. And then there's another video where this boy George, you understand, it's full of ice and everything, and he's freezing cold. And there's this other one like a fridge room. And then there's another video where these boys were like scommuting themselves, right? And there's another video where these boys, they were just beating them up. They tied them kadi ropes and they were like beating them up and everything. Like, it's so traumatizing, guys. I'm so sorry, but that video is so crazy because I'm just thinking about the after effects of the boys. Like, do you understand? This is a lifetime experience. Like, literally, even if something happens to the owners or those men, Oksala, these boys are gonna be traumatized for the rest of their lives. It's literally crazy. Jobs, parents, themselves in jail as people. So it's really like, it's so disturbing. It's so disturbing that things can go this far with we want to deal with people that have been, you're not like, oh, you want to show yourselves, no, we are big and everything, no one can touch us. No, guys, it's so disturbing. I'm sorry, but yeah, I don't know the full story. And we just read a statement where they were like, it's not even about money or payments. It's not about that. It's about theft. It's on Twitter. Everything's on Twitter. You guys can go check it out.
And what they are writing in that statement, they fire me because I used to beat people. All of that is fake. When they fire me, the last party I was at, the staff party, it was that staff party was before we closed. We went to a staff party. I was there with the bosses, everything. I have even have video. I have even have the proof of my last payment of the end of the year. So I don't know when they did fire me. I'm the one who do the oral stuff, bouncer, everything. I don't know when they fire me. I have my last payment. I'll show you guys the proof of the date, everything. And I can show you the staff party was there. Even the bosses was there. So everything they're writing there is fake. We come back to work, I think it's month end February. I did not go to work. You guys can come to confirm I never go to work because I did not want to work for them. And those people is how they operate. When you don't want to be there for them, they will make sure to finish you and to kill you. But you guys must just know what's necessary. Those people, they're gonna try to do anything to disturb you, to convince you. But you must remember, people are trusting they're the same people. Tomorrow they're gonna kill your sister, they're gonna hit your brother, and they'll do such thing to one of your member family. And besides that, you know what is funny, né? You know Latinos, you guys remember about Latinos story at Brooklyn, Latinos, that club closed, right? My friend, he was involved because of some issues. It's gonna be soon with me, and everything's gonna be, it's gonna explain to you more. Like, we got a lot of proof to explain. Explaining is good because you guys need to be, you guys need that explanation so you can understand what is the problem. But I'm gonna start posting, maybe by tomorrow or after tomorrow. I'll be posting each video and I'll give all the data and all the proof and all the picture and all the confirmation. So there's not going to be any explanation anymore because you guys can see everything. And then I know those people right now, they're looking for me. They promise already to kill me, anything. They promise to kill me. They promise to do some bad things to me already. You guys might just know that I'll do what is right. We are all black. We need to be in it. So if there's some shit that is happening that people try to use you, it's cool. But you must remember tomorrow another person might, or your uncle, your cousin might end up in that shit. I'm going to expose all the shit. I'm going to do it. I hope you guys understand me, and I hope you guys believe everything I'm telling you because it's the truth. And you guys need to know one thing: those people, they are very smart, very, very smart, and all the statement they write about ZANZOU, whatever, everything is fake, 100% fake. Is how the industry work. Is what we always do when we have problem, where we are this, we call our fake police, this. We always do that. And I got enough proof. If you guys gonna also like to see some police's face when they pull up to do something, to get some people to take them away with this, I'll do it. I'll post everything. And you guys need to remember one thing more. All the information that I'm telling you, everything they will tell you is fake. People are asking, they hear my voice, this. Yes, when that operation is happening, there's no camera, there's nothing. I'm the only person who's going to the toilet, hiding the phone here, and being there around checking, and acting like we are hitting them, but I'm just talking, but in the same time, I'm taking video, because I cannot be taking video in those areas. It's not allowed. And there's no one who's taking video. I know everyone is surprised how I got this video, but I got more. You guys gonna see everything. Let them speak, let them talk what they have the right to say, but I'm going to expose everything. Everything. Those people, they're evil. Sus.
Yes, I'm just, to hear me. I'm a student from University of Limpopo.
Okay.
I don't want anything from you, and I won't do anything from people like you. I don't want anything from you.
Don't worry, we'll meet in court. Me, I don't have a problem. I will take consequences for all the problem that I did. I will take it, and I will pay for it. I have no problem. And at the end, we'll see who's gonna win, Hervé. Good luck. We'll see each other in time. Nobody can threaten me, Hervé. Nobody. Hervé, no one can threaten me. It's better I die if I want to receive threat, Hervé. Je préfère mourir mon frère que quelqu'un me traite. On va voir à la fin c'est qui va gagner, Hervé. On va voir, t'inquiète. Maintenant, fais ce que tu as à faire. Do what you have to do. We'll meet in court, my brother.
Let's analyze the ZANZOU nightclub videos and see what lessons we can take from it. For those of you who don't know, ZANZOU is a nightclub in Pretoria, and an incident happened, right, with these young men. Allegedly, these young men were trying to have a good time, and then they ran the bill up so high that they couldn't afford to pay the bill, and then the bouncers at the club ended up beating them up, torturing them, and then all the videos from all the torture that they received are online. Now, obviously, this incident has been met with public outrage, with many South Africans calling for this club to be shut down. Now listen, I'm not going to talk about how we should try and get this place to be shut down. I'm not going to talk about that. But let's talk about how we can avoid our fellow brothers and maybe our sisters from getting into a situation like this. Guys, make sure you've got the adequate amount of funds when you are spending in these clubs. Don't try and spend crazily just because you want to try and impress your friends. Saying, oh, run the bill up and have all these people spending on your tab. You know? Because I would like to believe, listen, if I was to speculate, I know that all these young men probably had a whole lot of people in their section and everybody was ordering drinks and the bill gets so high that they find themselves in a situation like that. Guys, I don't want to lie to you. Be stingy, guys. Be stingy in the club. Like, switch on a stingy mindset when you enter these clubs, especially when you know you don't got it like that, when you don't have the necessary funds for clubbing, right? And there are very few people that have that type of money that can walk into the club and they can say, you know what, run the bill up, I don't care. It can reach 100,000 to 200,000 rand, and it's not going to be an issue for them. There are very few people in South Africa that have money like that. Know your financial position when you go to these clubs. Know your budget. Have a budget, guys, when you're going into these clubs. Don't try and be a people pleaser. If you become a people pleaser, you're gonna get chowed. You're gonna be chowed, because anything that interferes with people not getting their money, especially these club owners. I'm not gonna talk much about club owners and how dangerous some of them are, but when you fail to give them their money, hey, talk. Now, I'm not saying don't club or don't have fun or be scared of clubbing. All I'm saying is that you need high levels of financial discipline, right? That's the boring part. Unfortunately, not everything about clubbing is fun. That particular aspect is absolutely boring, that you need to manage your finances well, or else you're gonna put yourself at danger, and we're gonna cry about it right now. What we're seeing on those videos is absolutely disgusting, and those images are going to haunt many of us for many years to come. So let's try and avoid that happening. We don't want to see you trending on TikTok and X. Stay safe, man.
Auntie, what happened to, making someone wash dishes or clean the place just because they didn't pay the bill, or calling the cops on them, or whatever the case might be? So on Twitter, there's a very disturbing video that I wouldn't suggest you go watch it, as trending, of these guys that did not pay the bill, and then because they didn't pay the bill, they took them out somewhere in the back and they started doing some crazy stuff to them, or making them do crazy stuff to themselves. On the looks of the video and the comments I've read on Twitter, these people are really violating the people's human rights, too many of them at the same time, and they recorded this for whatever reason, and I think it got leaked because hey, a very sad thing. We don't know if the police are gonna intervene in this or whatever the case might be. A statement was issued by ZANZOU. We don't know what's happening, but now I'm just coming out to my ladies. The ladies, you can see this is happening. When I just make sure you don't go to the club and overspend or get a bill that you can't actually afford, because we don't know what they're going to do to you, and your things might not be documented, and you might not feel safe to actually go to the cops about it, or whatever the case might be. So I don't believe, do not go to the club when you can't afford whatever and order whatever you like, hoping you're going to get away with it, or they're just going to call the cops on you, or because that is not what's happening. And I'm pretty sure, apologies for speculating if I am speculating, but I'm not, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of videos that might emerge, or there's a lot of victims that this thing has happened to. But only when you're a lady, just don't do it, because when you're a lady, I think it's going to be far worse for you as well, because or whatever the case that might happen. So please, ladies, be safe. Be safe. We don't want to see such a trend with you ladies. And also everyone else out there, do not go to places that you can't afford. I'm not saying they are bargaining, they deserved it, but I'm just saying, just to protect yourself, just to be safe.
The sad thing about this whole ZANZOU situation is that the government really failed us as a people, because they don't actually enforce the laws to protect the citizens. They don't really, the people that work in law enforcement, they don't take their jobs seriously enough to basically make a change and to send a message to everyone. And even just this guy alone addressing the whole thing, you can just see, South Africa is not really a serious country as it comes to law enforcement, because even when you listen to the people that are shouting in those videos, you can just hear, man, you know what I mean? And what this does, this basically sends a message to every other country that you can just come here and play in South Africa. Certain people that were doing those heinous crimes in those videos, if they were in Saudi Arabia, they would never do this. And they wouldn't, even if they tried, they wouldn't get away with this. But because South Africa and South Africans' laws and the South African government doesn't necessarily favor its citizens, people come from wherever they come from, and they come here and they do whatever they want. That is the problem with this country. And to the guys that were, to the victims of the whole ZANZOU situations, my brothers, I'm really sorry, dog. I'm really sorry, man. Such a shame.
Honestly speaking, I can't imagine what they've done to girls that weren't able to settle their bills. But when it is ZANZOU, no. Imagine woman like you. Winner.
Nothing, absolutely nothing, no bill, no crime can justify the gruesome, horrific acts done to those people. Those people are human beings, not toys. How dare they? They are not the law. But in the same breath, may we avoid poking snakes in their hole. In this case, allegedly not paying the bill or stealing phones, guys. Yes, that punishment, no. I don't stand by it. That was wrong.
So, for instance, the customer's card declines. How do you tell them that their card has declined?
Well, the first thing I have to do is call Prudence. I say, Prudence! Yeah, decline. It's declining. Yo, Prudence comes in.
Engabe ngizendala Nigeria nje niyapha emaklabhini ningenamali ngoba umuntu bengenamali engabuhlala endlini asikho nesidingo sokuthi uye emaklabhini uzazigahle ukuthi awunamali manje sekumele siphumeke siyolwa sithi silwe nama-Nigeria sibole nina umuntu angazi ukuthi akahlali ngane ekhaya mengenamali awukahleni bakwethu hawu yazi sisebenza kanzima impela silwela izwe lethu sibuild i-country lethu kodwa nani ninebele nibhizi nihamba niye endaweni la ningafunakali khona uyapha eklabhini ungenamali.
Hey guys, bengiwara ukuthi izovala nini izanzu lePretoria. Hey, phela yadliwa amacherry ethu da.
Akazi nokuthi
futhi hayi ngazongihlanyisa nina yikho yonke lento.